Welcome back again, YouTubers. Welcome back to another visionary calisthenic video. Guess what? Today we're helping fixing some handstands. We're going to completely get rid of that arching. We're going to start off from something like this, and we're going to transform them to this. Alright, so let's get started. Alright everyone, so before I get started and run you through the steps on how to fix your handstand, I just want to make a quick reminder that this is how to fix a handstand, not how to do a handstand. So if you're not already holding a handstand, at least for maybe from 5 to 10 seconds, then this video isn't entirely for you. But don't worry, you will get some helpful tips along the way. Also, I want to show you guys why we arch in our handstands. Now, the reason we arch in our handstands is mostly in our shoulder mobility. Now, check this out. Now, we're trying to stand in a straight line, and it'll help if you have a mirror so you can watch yourself. Now, if you try to stand in a straight line from shoulder to heel, try to bring your arms up as high as you can. Now, my current mobility allows me to go all the way up like if I'm in a handstand. But if you're arching in your handstands, your mobility will be somewhere around from here to here. Now check this out. Now say my hands stop right here because that's where my mobility allows me to. If I try to force them above my head like if I'm in a handstand, my back is going to arch. So that's why we arch in a handstand. Our mobility is not all the way there. Therefore, when we're in a handstands, where our hands are usually above our head, our backs arch. Alright guys, now let me run you through the steps. So for step number 1, we're going to warm up, make sure our blood is nice and warm, that way we can start working the handstand properly. For step number 2, we're going to be doing some shoulder mobility drills so we can try to get our shoulders from here all the way above our head. For step number 3, we're going to be doing some handstand drills so we can actually work the handstand, get them nice and straight. And for step number 4, we're going to be doing the handstand. Alright, so let's get started. Alright everyone, so like I said, for step number 1, we're going to warm up. Now the warm up can be entirely up to you. You can do whatever you want, but if you don't have a warm up in this case, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my hands for about 20 seconds, pull 15 seconds, pull 15 seconds on both arms, 10 arm circles back, 10 forward. I'm going to do 5 twists to each side, and then I'm going to do 20 squats, and that's going to be my warm up. But if you guys want, you guys can do a little bit extra for your wrist to make sure they're nice and warm. Alright, so I'm going to get to you on step number 2. Alright everyone, so now that we're nice and warmed up, it's time to start on step number 2. Now for step number 2, I have 2 shoulder mobility drills that work the best for me, and now I'm going to pass on to you. So for number 1, I'm not sure what the name of it is, but if you know the name, you can comment down below. You can help me out. Alright guys, so for the first mobility drill, we're going to be on our knees. Now, it's probably nice if you have some mats, or maybe you can do it on some carpets, or you're not on some concrete and it hurts. We're going to try to make a 90 degrees with our legs. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's not going to make or break our mobility. But you're going to try to reach your hands out as far as possible. And then you're going to try to bring your elbow all the way down to the ground. Now, you don't want to go into this one quick, just in case you kind of pull something. You don't want to do that. You want to go into them nice and slow. Now, what this mobility is doing is, if you can see right there, my back is completely straight from my hip all the way to my hand. So imagine if I'm in my handstand like this with my legs straight. That's what we're working. We're working to fix our posture. That way our body's nice and straight. Alright guys, so for this, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 10 pulses, and on the 10th one, we're going to hold for 10 seconds. So let me show you. We're going to do them. We're going to pulse 10 times. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10, and when we get to the 10th one, we're going to hold 10 seconds at the very bottom. Alright guys, so that's it for mobility drill number 1. Now let me show you mobility drill number 2. This one's going to require a wall. Alright everyone, so for drill number 2, like I said, it's going to require a wall. Now, all drill number 2 is drill number 1, but up a few notches. Alright guys, so let me show you real quick. So all we're going to do is stand about, say, 1.5 feet away from the wall. We're going to go into a slide straddle. We're going to put our hands as high as we can on the wall. We're going to put our elbows on the wall. Then we're going to put our chest. And all we're going to do is try to arch our back and go as low as we can. And all we're going to do in that one is hold that position for 10 seconds for 3 sets. Now try that guys. After that, move your shoulders around, take a feel, and you should feel a lot more loose. Alright guys, so now we're going to go for step number 3. We're going to do some handstand drills. Let's do it. Alright everyone, really quick before we go to step number 3, to make sure our handstands look really nice and clean and are on point in our form, I want to remind you guys that as we're doing these drills, if we're not moving, if we're just still holding a handstand, you need to keep your legs together the whole time. Your knees should be touching, or your heels should be touching, and your toes should be pointed at all times. If not, it's completely fine. You can completely adjust that after you fix your handstands. But for now, let's try to keep that so we can have our good form. Alright, so let's go to step number 3. Alright everyone, so for step number 3, I got 3 handstand drills for you to try out. Number 1 is going to be a spider crawl. Now really quick, let me show you what a spider crawl looks like. All it is putting your hands on the ground, putting your feet up against a wall, and trying to walk your hands back until your tummy touches the wall, and then back out. Alright guys, so for what you guys should be looking for in these spider crawls is that on the way up, your body does not move from a straight line. Now check this out. In some cases, if your shoulder mobility is bad, you will start doing this. Watch. You'll start walking your hands up, and then you'll start dropping your body like this. And you don't want to do that. If you feel yourself arching, and you will, you want to stop yourself and walk your hands back out. Only walk to that spot and work your way up all the way against the wall. Now, for this, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 4 spider crawls. After a while, this does get kind of heavy on the shoulders, so that's why we don't want to do a lot. Alright guys, so let me show you handstand drill number 2. Alright everyone, so now we're on drill number 2. Drill number 2 is going to be handstand shoulder shrug. So we're going to be in our handstand against the wall. We're going to be trying to shrug our shoulders as hard as we can. Now, I really want you guys to focus on this one a lot, because at the end, I'm going to tell you why. Alright guys, so what we're going to do, hold on. All we're going to do first is pick your hands up. Now, try to relax your shoulders as low as they can and shrug them as hard as you can. Try that about 4 times just so you know exactly what you're doing. Now get against the wall and try it out. We're going to get against the wall, legs straight, toes pointed. We're going to anti-shrug and then shrug hard. Anti-shrug, shrug hard. Now the whole time we're doing those, you want to keep your arms straight. Well, you always want to keep your arms straight in handstands anyways. Alright guys, so for these, we're going to be doing 3 sets of 4 shrugs at a time. Alright, so now I'll see you on step number 3. Alright everyone, so for drill number 3, we're going to be practicing handstands against the wall. Now we're going to be doing them a little bit different. We're going to try to get our back against the wall and our chin against our chest, looking at our toes, so we can solidify our straight back. So really quick, let me show you what that looks like. We're going to put our palms about a foot away from the wall. About a foot away from the wall. Back against the wall. Then you're going to look at your toes. You're going to hold that for about 20 seconds for 3 sets. And then now we're going to really try to hold our straight handstand. Let's go. Alright everyone, so now for the moment of truth. Time to see if our handstands did get better. Now, remember how I was telling you on drill number 2 for our handstand that it was really important to focus on shrugging? That's because if we don't shrug, we're allowing ourselves to arch by having no tension in our shoulders. Alright, so now every time you try a handstand now, I want you to start off with your shrugged shoulders. So now check it out. Shrug, hands on the ground, get in position, and kick into your handstand. Alright guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Appreciate every subscriber and non-subscriber for watching my videos. Love every single one of you. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment, ask me anything. I'll respond as quick as I can. Love you guys. See you guys in the next video.